Всем привет! Как у вас дела сегодня? Добро пожаловать назад на этот канал Джоэла. Думаю я, что многие из вас уже знаете, что я не Джоэл. Нет. Я знаю, что я похож на него, и что в недавнем видео он одевался, как я. И еще немного говорил по-русски, что смутил новых людей. Но я Евгений Федоров, да? Евгений. Как сказать по-английски? Eugene, да? Вы можете увидеть моего контента в предыдущих шоу, где Джоэл называл мной Евгений. Джив. Это так не знаю почему. Потому что, как я уже сказал, ему я говорил, что меня зовут Евгений. Итак, теперь ради вас я буду говорить по-английски. Хорошо? Unfortunately, к сожалению, Joel had himself some very important business today and he couldn't record himself. So he told me to upload a speech which he gave at last Real Freedom Rally we had in Calgary over 2 years ago now. This one was very special occasion for me as well. Because that day I saw in him, как сказать, potential that matched no other speaker. He has a true vision that is beyond what many can comprehend. And I saw that day in him when he delivered this simple and yet relatable message with what a power. It perfectly lined up with other speakers, and that's when I saw that this is created by his manifesting. Not only that, but he frequently talks about how this was the day. After rally, he hung out with Nastya, и правильно говорят, the rest is history. Speaking of history, soon I will be sharing some more enigmas that modern historians just simply refuse to cover, and actually AI is rewriting. Very controversial, very thought-provoking. So stay tuned for that, Tovarishi. But now, without further ado, here's Joel.
What's up, Calgary? Oh, come on, I don't think they heard you in Ottawa. What do we want? When do we want it? Right on. You know that song, This Little Light of Mine, segues directly right into my speech, and it's no coincidence the sun broke through right at this moment. You know, nothing's a coincidence. But I want to talk about the darkness that's around us. It's everywhere, and they're pummeling us with it in the media, like story after story, day after day. It's non-stop, right? How do we dispel that darkness? How do we take our power back? And that's just it. It comes down to shining our light. When we shine our light, there's no contest. You know, the darkness has to try and cover up the light, but we can't resort to their same tactics. When light tries to cover up darkness, it just doesn't work. But you walk into a dark room and you flick on that light switch, what happens? There is no battle. The light is dissipated. And that's what we got to do. Each of us individually got to shine our own light, and that's how we can take it over. You know, there was a movie made a while back. It's called Woodlawn. It's about the Jesus movement in the States, and there's a scene in there when a bunch of people fill out a stadium, and they're all given a candle, and one guy lights his candle, and then they light another candle, and those people light another candle, and before you know it, the whole stadium, everybody's candle is lit. And this is based on a true story, actually. The people nearby called the fire department because they thought that stadium was ablaze. But that's the power of our own individual lights. When we shine our own individual lights, it inspires others to pick up the baton and to shine their light. You know, with me, some of you guys might have seen me before running back and forth through the march with a selfie stick. That's my light. I got a selfie stick. It started out with just me recording videos on my cell phone. I started editing them, posting them online. People started looking at them and being inspired. People that don't come to these rallies, but they're behind us 100%. There are more of us than there are of them. And when we look at this, the system is corrupt. We know that. We're talking about politicians. We've been down this road before. Politicians, they come to the table with good promises. They make all their promises to us, but what happens when they get in Parliament? We're experiencing the same old, same old. And today, we're here at the courthouse. I don't need to tell you there's no justice there. They're all part of the same system. We got to start with our own system. We got to start little baby steps, individual steps. Like Daniel Nagase was saying about a month ago, in BC, they're already starting independent communities. And it's coming to Alberta, and it's coming when people stand up and realize that we weren't born to be enslaved in this system. We weren't born to live a life of manipulation and control and under Big Brother's thumb. We were here to shine our light, and whatever that looks like for you, I encourage you to find out and take a stand and start doing whatever it is, however small, however insignificant it seems. We all have the power to influence the world around us. And intention is key. When we do things with intention, we can create things that are beyond our own imagination and beyond the world that we even dreamed was possible. So with that being said, I'm going to close with a chant here. I want you guys to say it with intent. I believe that we can win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we have won. Freedom! Thank you, Calgary. With God, we always win. Thanks, Joel.
There you have it, друзья. We are light of this world. And when we shine for others to see, we make a difference, да? Even if to us, the darkness doesn't seem to be as bright as us, it is still brighter now than if we did not do nothing, да? So stay true, stay strong, всегда готов, да? If we know who are we, then we will see truth manifest around us. Спасибо большое за внимание. За счастье людей. Пока. Холодный чай.